What is up everyone, and welcome back to another reaction video. Today we are continuing with our Smallville series and we are on to episode 2 of season 4. And what an episode we had to open season 4 up. I thought it was amazing. I love how we transitioned from the finale of season 3 into season 4 so seamlessly, yet we still did a time jump and managed to continue the stories from there in quite a good fashion. I absolutely loved the introduction of Lois Lane. I thought that she stole the episode for me. I thought that Erica Durance did an unbelievable job. I really enjoyed her and seeing the different sides to her throughout the episode. I also loved seeing how she meets Clark for the first time and we get to see them interact. And it looks like she's going to be sticking around because she's going to be staying with Clark whilst they investigate what is going on with Chloe. Because we had a big revelation at the end revealing that she was in fact not in that coffin and is alive and out there somewhere. So we got to find out what happened to her. And I'm not too surprised, to be honest. I was hoping this was the case, so I'm really happy that we're going to explore that and get Chloe back at some point, hopefully in the near future. We also got to see Lex in Egypt digging up an ancient artifact related to the Kryptonians and the symbols. We also saw Kal-El as Clark return, and we got to see him fly, which was a really cool aspect I just wasn't expecting at all. We even got to see Lana in Paris with her new boyfriend, who was Jensen fucking Ackles. I couldn't believe it. We have Dean Winchester in Smallville. I can't believe how perfect that is as well in terms of timing, considering we've just started watching Supernatural. It's almost like the universe was telling me something when I decided to watch that series, and a lot of you guys suggested it in the comments, so it was almost like it was meant to be in some way or another. But I'm really looking forward to seeing how all their stories come together. We even got to see Lana in prison. I really enjoyed it. It was an unbelievable episode for me, and if you guys haven't checked it out, I highly recommend you do. It's going to be in my Smallville reaction playlist. But one thing I did forget to mention in the last episode, because we had so many mentions and shout outs, was I'm skipping the introduction for the first 2 episodes of season 4. As much as it pains me, because I love the Smallville intro, as a recommendation from you guys, because it would reveal potential spoilers for the season. So obviously I want to avoid that, so I get to experience everything fresh and don't have anything ruined for me, and so it's better for you guys as well. So I appreciate you letting me know that, and that's just another thing that I want to mention. That's why there was no intro in the first episode and there won't be in this one. But with that is enough of me talking now, guys. I'm sure you want to get into the reaction as much as me, so let's jump into it. I hope you enjoy, and let's do this.
Miss Sullivan.
I need your help. Your father murdered his parents.
Paris. Lionel Luther, you're under arrest for murder.
Oh, we're actually getting a recap. I don't think we've had one of these yet.
I want her back more than anyone, but don't you think your hunch is a rung on the whole? Half the time you're all meek and yes ma, yes pa.
Being able to peg someone right away.
How is he going to convince Lois?
Even the autopsy report. Doesn't that sound?
I wonder how she did escape it.
Remind me.
Because my theory's still Lex.
Not to put my life in the hands of the FBI. Clark, I don't know how anyone could survive this.
Niall thinking Chloe's alive, but I'm gonna find out who did this to her.
Is there like a hidden bunker or something? Maybe underneath?
Get out of here, Clark. This place gives me the creeps.
Give it the X-ray vision, Clark. Give it a once-over. What's this helicopter doing? Do you reckon this is a random inspection, or how did they know? Still one going after Lois. Oh! Lois has got that military background. Or, wow, she may not in this world. I really like how we just dive straight into this. He's using his heat vision on the... He's taking the helicopter down. Go on, Lois.
There, come on.
That was so cool. Clark is so turned on right now. That's General Lane! So Lois's dad is still in the military! Oh yes! Oh, I gotta skip this. Doesn't realise he's in the shower.
North by Northwest action to get the blood pumping, huh? Oh, don't start with me, Smallville. You're the one taking the marathon shower. First time I got a glimpse of Clark Jr.
My parents got a miserable Woodstock phase. Besides,
I love it!
Eagle Scout does have a few secrets in the closet.
Clark is so scared right now. He's so insecure.
it's my shirt.
It's the only thing I could find that was clean.
Who can't keep my mouth shut?
Hi, Mrs. Kent.
Oh my god, I love it! I love it! I haven't seen this chemistry with Clark in the entire show, not even with Lana. Oh, does the symbol resemble what the tattoo is on her back? Same one as on the caves. Oh,
Clark, that is a federal crime scene.
You don't need to worry because their chopper is face first in the middle of the field.
Lois isn't going to stop investigating, even if Clark does.
Your nonverbals are killing me. I'm just gonna get out of the way. Way to go.
I love how she plays him. She fits in so well. That look. Better to ask for forgiveness than permission.
I don't think so, son.
Forgiveness, I should say. Don't know why I struggled.
He would still find me not guilty.
Getting a suit drawn up.
All those trials have made you strong. You'll never know when it will happen, but it will happen. Every key you turn, you'll never have another moment's peace.
Lionel is so intimidating when he wants to be. That look says it all. I wonder who's gonna come out on top. Lana's back!
Hey.
Hey,
So, from your message, I didn't quite get if this is a stopover or if...
guess Paris just wasn't for me.
Is she gonna go to Lex for help with the tattoo?
But I felt as though something was calling me home.
You know, Clark just
Ooh.
Actually, I came by.
Stern
because I thought
response.
Helen would-
I had a little trouble letting it go.
No.
I think she'll go back to the Talon eventually. She just needs to settle back in. Oh, Lois. I'm not surprised and I'm all for it. She's actually digging up the grave. Oh, is she gonna put together? Imagine if Lois puts together about Clark before anyone else.
Otherwise, this is gonna be really ugly, Chloe.
She needs to be sure. She needs to do it for herself. That Smallville's the Lois show right now, and I love it. See, I think you'd have relief for a moment, but then surely you'd go straight to terror, thinking, well, what the fuck happened?
Who the hell are you?
You'd better tell me where she is.
Who is this? Who is this?
Posse couldn't get to me the first time, so the boss sent you.
Oh, Clark needs to come now. It's Lana. What the fuck is Lana doing here? This don't look great, does it? Who was that Meta? And what's his power? Can he just turn into... Does he just have metal arms? Or can he turn into any metal?
Actually, that was me. It's my cousin's grave.
Lois Lane. Meet Lana Lang.
Lana Lang.
I wonder how these two will get on. As time goes by, I mean. Ooh.
You're back.
Hey. Hey, Clark.
Awkward reunion.
I think you're forgetting about the part where you saved my life.
How's that response?
You're back from Paris. You must have found what you were looking for.
I'll say. Really? You too. Never mind.
This is so awkward. It's such a weird dynamic between the three of them.
The awkward tension's just getting started.
I have a feeling Lois is right. We ain't seen nothing yet with these three, have we? This is gonna be weird.
Must be daily ritual.
Pulling into a train wreck.
I can't believe how much I like Lois's character in such little time. Like, she's right up there. I just want her character on screen all the time right now. I want her story to be the main
On to something here.
plot.
I guess the real question to ask would be,
Clark?
To make it seem like she died. Give the impression Lionel killed her.
Did she?
She's still hung up on Lana. Yeah.
Smart. I can see why you're in love with her.
Like, you're really not the person I want to talk to about that.
Come on, Clark. Talk about it so you can get over her. Didn't expect it so soon.
Just don't understand how you can feel like you know someone. Do you always have to finish people's thoughts?
Well, am I right?
They're so alike. She knows him so well already. What the fuck is going on? Oh, the helicopter's back. They found him. General Lane found him. Ooh. Oh no.
Before Ryan to oversee some maneuvers.
To keep an eye on.
General, I think he deserves a little respect.
Mom.
We're having a family dinner together.
Someplace you got here, Mr. and Mrs. Kent. And
I love this.
Hand rolled with some of the finest tobacco in the US of A.
Damn. Sign of respect.
On your hospitality, Mrs. Kent.
you're welcome.
Oh, she's leaving. Oh,
Clark, find the connection to Luther Corp.
I like it. I want Lois to stay.
Impressive. And maybe you could help explain to me how a door... Now, all evidence suggests that the door was extricated from outside the aircraft.
Imagine how stupid that must sound.
Will you excuse us?
Clark and Lex reunion. How is this gonna go?
Only because I don't have a choice. Chloe.
Look, I'd like to set things straight between us, Clark, but
Oh, that look. I think Lex knows. I think he knows. He's the only one that could have pulled this off.
the fact is that explosion took out an entire acre, and the reason...
No. Nope. Absolutely not. And if Clark finds out Lex is lying now... If Clark finds out Lex is lying, this is their friendship done. Something this severe. Unless Lex finds a way to turn it in his favour, he's fucked if Clark finds out. And he will. I was just living it up in the shower. Oh, God's gone. Is it just a random prisoner or is it a hit? Oh shit! Or is it I don't know, like, could Lionel have done this to himself? I know some crazy ass villains do these type of setups. Or has Lex done it to him? They're the only two I can think of. What was in that file? Nice family portrait. Hey, Lois just don't know when to quit. Always on the go.
Your father has a yard full of tanks out there. I don't think you should be in his office rifling through his...
Gotta say, I'm impressed, Smallville, that you could sneak on him.
with Lex Luthor. I saw one of his cigars in his library.
Oh, that was what the cigar was to indicate.
My dad and the king of the trust fund kids.
I mean, it makes sense, right?
Besides, if you think that chopper recital was something...
General Lane's in on it as well, then. Makes sense.
Protective.
Oh man, when Clark finds out.
I can't actually talk about her. She died when I was 6. Unless you're the one that got her hooked on cigarettes behind the gym during high school.
See, their chemistry is great, because I love how it can go from like a jokey scene to an emotional one so quickly, but it's so seamless as well.
The old geezer.
No, she died nearly 80 years ago. She was Chloe's hero.
Could she be undercover now?
It says here that she is at...
How? Surely she must suspect something, man. There's no way. I don't see Clark getting away with that type of shit with Lois. Everybody else is believable. It's like her own wall of weird. Oh shit! All of the agents have been killed! Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no.
Lex's men led me right to her.
He got the hit.
You did an extraordinary gift. I know that. Believe me,
It's a bit like Lady Deathstrike out of X-Men.
like one person who would never judge you. It's what you want, Trent. Oh, but I can't.
I absolutely love seeing his manipulation at first, front row seat.
You looked me straight in the eye and told me she was dead. Even if that cost us Chloe's life.
I felt responsible for Chloe, so I had the investigators watching. My father had hired someone to make sure Chloe never made it to the witness stand. Underground Railroad. Seconds after Chloe and her dad entered...
So there was a secret tunnel way.
The cops never found it.
And Sam Lane?
See, Clark could use your X-ray vision, that would have helped.
Don't worry, Clark. I'll have people over there in minutes.
Clark could be there in seconds. And of course he needed General Lane to help pull this off. I mean, this is an insane cover-up. Jesus! At least she's alive. Maybe not for long though. Oh, she hit the switch by accident. Oh no, actually she did it intentionally. Why couldn't she have done that like an hour ago? So Trent can just turn into anything then. Come on, Clark, kick his ass! Fuck your shiny ass metal sword. What? Lois Lane to the rescue! Holy shit!
What the hell was that?
They just killed Trent!
Whoever survived without me.
I don't either, man. Oh, I'm so happy these two are finally together on screen.
Chloe, are you okay? Chloe?
Aww. I hope Lois sticks around now. I hope she doesn't go.
What are you doing here?
Hi. Yeah. Let's get you out of here.
Man, their jabs at each other are amazing.
Tomorrow morning, of course,
They-
I'm gonna kick Lionel Luther's butt.
They just work together so well. How has it taken this long to get them on screen together when you've got two actors like this that can portray them?
Admit this. Lex had a hand in it too. He did make good on his.
Look, I'm sorry, but it's gonna take a lot more than that for me to get to trust him again.
That's crazy.
We can't really blame him for trying to find the truth.
How are they more reasonable than him?
All this time I've been worried about Lionel. I think it's Lex.
Yeah, but your feelings right now could be what forges your own destiny. Like, the symbols on the wall could just manipulate you into pushing yourself into this destiny. You could change it!
Lana.
Probably the same thing you are.
I wonder if she'll tell him about the tattoo. I keep saying tattoo, but symbol.
It's funny, isn't it? I thought it would take us longer to get over it. Yeah, you and Lois.
Lois? She's bossy.
Plain as day, Clark. You two are made for each other.
She's rude. I can't stand her.
The best ones always start that way.
I should be sad right now, but I'm not because she's right.
Lana, what is it you're not telling me?
But I'm sorry that you found out the way you did.
It's so strange that I feel quite differently about the dynamic between them now, like now that it feels over. I don't feel like I need it anymore, especially with the introduction with Lois. It just fits so well for Clark's character. Like that interaction there where he was talking about it said it all for me. He is in love with her, he just doesn't realise it. It's a bit like the Lana situation,
Well
just
done,
he doesn't know.
But wasn't it you who warned me? Don't.
What tricks does Lionel have left?
I wouldn't have missed this for the world.
I don't think this is the end. I want to be happy for Lex. I really do. I want this to be this triumphant moment, but it just doesn't feel like it right now. I might be crazy. I'm not getting that triumphant feeling though. I feel like Lionel's got a plan. One way to clear out.
Hi.
He came from Paris!
I found this. Jason, I had to go back home. I wish I had time to explain.
Could have given him a bit more than that.
It's okay. You know, I kept trying to convince myself that this wasn't about me, but...
Oh. Come on, Lana.
Jason, I'm not sorry to see you.
Or why he left me.
You know how I feel about you. But I can't.
I came here to be with you.
Oh. So it looks like Jason's here to stay. Okay. Okay, what a great episode yet again. Season 4 for the win. Tell you what, the first 2 episodes of Season 3 I thought were phenomenal. And these two, they've topped it. They've absolutely topped it, guys. I've loved these first 2 episodes of season 4. I mean, they're up there with my very favourite of the entire series. Easily in the top 10. Probably in the top, like, episode 1 of season 4 is one of my favourite episodes of the series, and so is this one. I just love it so much. I feel like we finally shifted the dynamic a little bit to where it feels like it fits a little bit more. I'm not sure. I don't know if you guys understand what I mean, but like the introduction with Lois right now and how she's interacting with Clark, how their relationship is developing so quickly but so slowly at the same time, and we're getting these subtleties between the characters. I just think it's amazing. Like, I love Lois's back and forth with Clark. They've got such a good vibe between the two of them. Like, the jokey side to the snarky comments and the sort of jabs at one another. But then also go into quite serious and, like, very strategic. And very, I don't think insightful is the right word. Like, just, they're very, very strategic. They're very well planned. They're very... The dynamic between them, it just works really well. It's hard to put into words how well it works between these two. Like, the chemistry between Tom Welling and Erica Durance as well is just amazing. They fit together like a glove. Like, that bathroom scene is one of my favourite scenes in the show. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. But then again, it's not ridiculous at all. And I just love how it played out. I love Lois's attitude towards Clark, his family, the environment. I love that she remains who she is as a person, and it shines throughout, and she feels so different to the Smallville trend right now that we've been going with the characters that we've gotten used to over time, and it just rubs off really, really nicely, especially with the plot that we've got around it right now in regards to what was happening with Chloe, what's going on between Lex and his father and the prison, Clark and Lois meeting and working together to find out what happened to Chloe. We have Lana with the symbol on her back and her new love interest with Jason. There's so many cool subplots going on, and the main plot as well. We even have Lex, who found the Kryptonian Pharaoh symbol, and it became like the artifact that Kal-El stole. So there's so many things that tie together really nicely, and that symbol obviously being a part of the cave as well. I'm wondering how that's all going to tie together. It's so fresh. It's such a different sort of direction that we're going in right now, and I absolutely love it. I'm 100% invested. Lois might be... I can't believe I'm saying this, because she's been in 2 episodes. We've watched, what, 68 episodes, 67, 68 episodes at this point. She's been in 2. And I think she might be my favourite character in the show. I can't believe it. I can't believe how much I like her. She just works in every scene. But I gotta talk about the rest of the episode for a minute. So we're gonna have to hold off on Lois praise for a second. But my goodness, she's just amazing. Amazing. We got the introduction to General Lane this episode, Lois's father, and we got to see that he is a military general again. I loved how the episode started with Clark and Lois being thrown straight into it, going to invest the house that was blown up, to try and find any sort of evidence relating to Chloe being alive. And I knew Clark should have used his X-ray vision, because even if the tunnels caved in on themselves, he would have seen the original the structure that was built there, even though it would have been caved in. So he should have used it. But I like how the agent showed up. I wonder if it was just like the average patrol, or if they actually knew that they were there for that specific reason of investigating. It was a very curious one for me, I suppose. I imagine it was just a standard patrol and they happened to catch them. But I really liked seeing Lois get to showcase her military background a little bit, with the way she dodged the helicopter in the first place, to then taking down the agent, or the military agent, so easily. We even got to see Clark use his heat vision, which was really cool. I love seeing him showcase his powers. Like, we got to see him use his super speed quite a lot this episode as well. We finally got Clark's interaction with Lex since the finale of season 3, and Clark is really not on good terms with Lex right now. He does not view him in a good way, to the extent that even Martha and Jonathan were saying to Clark that really he should cut him some slack with the amount that Lex has been put through, the insane things that he has witnessed. Of course he's going to be skeptical and curious about it, and with his resources, his mentality, the way he is and who he is as a person, of course he is going to explore those things and try to investigate them. So really, Clark should have a little bit more leniency for that, even though I can see why it gets to him and upsets him and angers him. I thought that was a really interesting scene to see those two actually defending Lex to some extent, because it shows that they are fair with him, even Jonathan as well, because Jonathan has an extreme distaste for the Luthers, especially Lionel, and he's always been very put off by Lex. So I like that they were the ones talking to Clark there and sort of telling him that. I also loved the scene between the four, I say the four of them. I'm talking about Clark, Martha, Jonathan, and Lois. That was an amazing scene where they're getting told off for the bathroom incident. Again, it feels like a real family unit, even with Lois involved. And I don't say that in a weird way, in terms of like she's like a sister and a daughter to them. No, she just fits with the family perfectly. Like, she just is so suited for this town right now, these characters. I love that she rubs Clark in all the wrong ways, and you can see that it gets to him. I also like how he gets to her to a certain extent, and you can see the attraction and the appeal from one another when they're not looking and the other one is preoccupied. You can see the subtle looks and the way they exchange words. It's so well done. Like, it's really hard to focus on anything else this episode other than I was so mesmerized by the relationship between Clark and Lois that is developing before our eyes. It's so well done. I think it's remarkable. We got to meet a new meta this episode as well, called Trent, who was picked up from Belle Reve, and Lionel hired him to kill the agents and to capture and kill Chloe so she couldn't testify. And he could have done it. He really could have done it. Took too long. He wanted to tie her up and show her off to Lionel. I don't know. But we've got the reveal that Chloe was alive as well, and we got to save her. We got to see her and Clark interact and obviously be happy to see one another, and he got to save her again, which was nice. We also got to see her interact with Lois as well, which was cool to see. I wonder how their chemistry is going to be throughout the season, because they are related as well. I wonder how they fit together. I wonder what sort of backstory they have between the two of them in terms of their relationship and how close they are, how much time they spent with one another, and whether they fit together or they're very opposites when they're with one another, because their personalities are quite similar, but that doesn't necessarily mean they mesh well together on a regular basis. So I'm really curious to see about that relationship as well, see how that develops. Speaking of developing relationships, I feel like the Clark and Lana one is done. I feel like it is done. I'm sure it's not. I'm absolutely sure it's not. But I feel like it is done. I feel like we could put a pin in it now and say it's done if they wanted to, which I don't think they do. I really don't think they do. The reason I say that is because I actually think Lana has a good chemistry with this Jason, who is just amazingly cast as Jensen Ackles. I absolutely love that he is in the show. I love that he's getting some screen time with Lana as well. Their chemistry works, and I think that they could have a really nice relationship that could develop really well. It'd be good for Lana to have somebody that she can rely on a regular basis and actually have a relationship with, where she can be completely open and honest and have that reciprocated back to her. So I would like to see that relationship develop and get more serious, and hopefully they can, have good stories together. I'd like to see Jason fit into the overarching story a little bit more, but we'll just have to wait and see how his character fits. It looks like he is here to stay for a little while. At least I hope he is anyway. Especially with him returning at the end of this episode from Paris and saying to Lana that he wants to be with her. And with Clark and Lois's dynamic and their relationship, I'm just so much more invested into those two that I was thinking it at the scene when Lana and Clark when Lana initially sees Clark. Sorry, I meant to say that the other way around. When Clark initially sees Lana after Lana drops Lois back off at the Kent farm, and I also thought it again when Clark and Lana were talking at the end of this episode in the caves, that I do like their relationship. It's been through so much. They are so close, yet they've damaged each other so much to this point. And we've gotten to a point where Clark feels he cannot be honest with her about his heritage and his powers and such. And Lana has been through so many things that not having that knowledge is just not good enough for her. That it's so hard for them to ever actually be together that it's likely just never going to work. And that doesn't mean that Clark can't have a relationship. It just feels like the relationship with Lana is so badly damaged and being dragged through the mud so much that it would be very, very hard to be able to revive that. I'm sure they will. I'm sure they will find a way to do it. This is not me saying that I think their relationship is done. We're never going to see this again. So please don't think that is my prediction, guys. This is just what I think should happen. This is what I would like to see happen. But it doesn't necessarily mean I think it is going to happen. I just feel like we're at that place now where we can try these different avenues. And it seems to be working well. It seems to be working really well, and it's making for a really, really intriguing story. I'm really looking forward to the next episode and seeing where we go with that. I'm wondering how Chloe's going to fit into the new season, what sort of story she's going to be taking. Is she going to be working with Lex more, because we got to see them work together at the end of the last season, and especially in regards to what was happening with Lionel and trying to kill her, and Lex trying to help save her, and also bring down his father in the process. I'm wondering what's going to happen with Lionel, because I really don't feel like this is the end with him right now. I feel like he's got a few more tricks up his sleeve, and he is going to be out of prison quicker than we think, with a serious vengeance and vendetta against his son and all the people that helped put him there in the first place, which would be the likes of Clark, Chloe. I'm sure Lois will find her way into the crossfires. I'm pretty sure Lana will probably end up there at some point. Lionel just seems to be on a warpath. He is an absolute menace to everybody in Smallville, and when he gets out, I just feel like he's going to be so much worse. But we're just going to have to wait and see. I'm curious to see what happens with Lex, and in regards to the artifact that was stolen from him by Kal-El, and if he discovers anything more about Clark, because he is investigating the plane incident and how the door was ripped off from the outside. I'm sure Lex is going to find out at some point. We're just going to have to wait and see when. I really, really hope that he can prove to Clark that he can be trusted and their relationship does get better, because I just like seeing those two together and be friends. They have such a good friendship that I don't want to see thrown away, and I know it's going to happen at some point, but I just don't like it. I just don't like it. Like, please, just give me it longer. Just give me it a little bit longer, please. I'm also wondering what's going to happen with the whole Jor-El story still, because we still don't have a definitive resolution on that. I'm sure he's going to show back up again. I wonder when the real Kara will show up. I know I'm talking a little bit about the last season finale now, but it's subplots that I feel like are going to continue at some point in the near future. So those are the things I am looking forward to. I'm also looking forward to seeing much more of Lois and Clark. Like, I really hope this season is about those two, their characters, developing this relationship and this dynamic that we're beginning to see, why they fit together so well. I want to see Clark go out of his comfort zone to certain extents, because I feel like Lois could bring that out of him and vice versa. I feel like they're just such a good match for each other. They are so good for one another. Like, the chemistry, these last 2 episodes have just shined for me. And they've made it so much more enjoyable. Like, that is one of the best parts of these 2 episodes, is their chemistry. I can see why the last episode was so hyped up by you guys, and I can see why the season as a whole was so hyped up. I also now understand why you wanted me to skip the intro, because I can imagine if I was to guess, I would assume that Jensen Ackles is a main character, because he showed up in both episodes now, and it looks like he's here to stay, so he might be in the introduction. I would assume Lois is in the introduction, and I would also assume that probably Chloe is as well, since she's been in the previous 3, so that would have revealed she's alive. So I appreciate you guys letting me know to skip the introduction for these 2 episodes. I really do, because they are quite big spoilers if that is the case. So I will see in the next episode, or you can let me know in the comments, but I'm assuming that's the reason. So I'm really glad that you guys mentioned that for me, because it gave me so much more enjoyment to be able to actually just witness them on the screen and get that sort of little revelations for myself. So if anything like that happens in the future in regards to the introduction, for any of the future seasons, please let me know that as well, and I will do the same thing, because like I said, I think it made for a better experience for me, and I'm sure it did for you as well. But I think I've spoken about everything I wanted to this episode. I've covered Clark and Lois's relationship to a major extent, because I feel like they were the massive highlight. I like the tying up of the loose threads from the previous season and the first episode. I liked the revelation of Chloe being alive, and now that we got her back, I would love to see a lot more like journalism, investigations, reporting on things this season, especially with the introduction of Lois. We've got so many more opportunities to grow there. I'd like to see Clark's appeal for journalism and such come out a bit more because of Lois. I'm wondering how Chloe will react to it as well. Lois being her cousin and Chloe having such a strong connection to Clark and being so in love with him for so long. I wonder how she'd react to seeing how their relationship is and how they bounce off one another, and see if she would notice it in the way that I feel like I'm seeing, and very similarly to the way that she saw between Clark and Lana. It just feels like that already. I don't know if you guys agree with me, but it really does feel like that. Without the sense that they're in love with each other and knowingly or whatever. Like, it feels like that they're just so connected to one another already. It feels like they were meant to meet each other. It feels like they were meant to interact, meant to work together, and meant to develop a strong bond, a strong friendship, and then strong relationship further down the line, etc. They just fit so nicely, and I'm so happy that we got introduced to her, and I can't wait to see the rest of the season. I'm sure you guys can't wait as well. But let me know what you thought of this episode, guys. I would love to hear your opinions. Did you enjoy the introduction to Lois? Did you enjoy seeing General Lane for the first time and seeing a bit of Lois's background? Do you like what's going on with Lex and Lionel? Did you like the Chloe tie-up? Let me know all those good things in the comments down below. I love interacting with you on these episodes and talking about Smallville in general, the things you like and didn't like, and just being able to discuss it all with you. So let me know all those things in the comments down below, guys. But I think this is where we are going to end it now. So I hope you all enjoyed this reaction, and if you did, you know what to do. Hit that like button and subscribe for more. I do really appreciate all your support, guys. It does mean the world to me, and it helps motivate me into pushing these videos out as quickly as I possibly can. So thank you for that. Stay tuned for the next reaction, whatever it may be, and I will catch you all in the next one. Take care, everyone.